BlueSpecs beer review is going to be tasting Oskar Blues Pinner Throwback IPA. This beer gets an 86 on Brave. The Bros haven't tasted it, and it's 4.9 alcohol by volume. Oskar Blues is they have two locations, one in Denver and one in North Carolina. I forget what city in North Carolina they have it in, but Oskar Blues, I've had the 1050 Stout, the Mom's Little Yellow Pills, the Dale's Pale Ale, the Deviant Dales, the Goodnight Imperial Red IPA or whatever that was, and I think that's it. But I've had a lot of beers. I've had a lot of beers by them, and I've reviewed a lot of beers by them. But I found two last weekend, which I hadn't reviewed. This and the Gubna, which I'll be reviewing next. But this is a throwback IPA. I don't think that they're saying throwback in the sense of a throwback in time, but it's like you throw them back, because this is their take on a session IPA. And a session IPA is a beer that is a IPA. You can have session lagers or session whatever, but like a session IPA is an IPA with a lower ABV that you can have at lunch, on your lunch break at work. Have a few and not be tipsy or trashed. Well, it has lower ABV for that purpose. Personally, I'm not huge in the style. I'd rather have a full-on IPA, but there are two session IPAs which I love and have drank for a long time, and still will always drink. There's the Stone Go-To and the Founders All Day IPAs. Both of those are amazing beers, which I think are just awesome. And I've drank 3 of these already out of the 6-pack. I know this is also on par with those two, and this is also an amazing beer, in my opinion. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. And it says, "Can I be blunt?" And it says, "Sip, sip, give." I'm not sure what that entirely means. But let's go ahead and review this. And I drank 3 last night. I drank 1 and I loved it. And then I drank 2 more, and I wasn't. It was so delicious. So let's go ahead and review this. Okay, that is 3 fingers of light caramel colored, almost yellow colored head. It's small bubbles. The body is straw golden, clear, with sporadic bubbles. Now, man, the aroma is just like, I respect a company who can make a session IPA, an IPA with lower ABV, and can pack tons of hops in it, and have all this flavor while it's still a low ABV beer. Now, most session IPAs that I've had have been terrible, like the New Belgium Slow Ride, or the Samuel Adams Rebel Rider wasn't terrible, but I didn't love it in no way, shape, or form. So this is one of 3 session IPAs that I just love to death. I know that already. Oh man, it smells like citrusy, lemony thing, lemony, and it smells grapefruit, and it smells a little bit piney, and it smells really floral and herbal and grassy, and it smells like mangoes, and it just smells really like tropical fruit, kind of. It smells bright and beautiful, and just like really just something really nice. I think I paid $8.99 for this 6-pack of 12-ounce cans. I can sit here and smell this all day. Like I don't get any ready barley malts on the nose. It's just like a very nice. It's a hop profile, which is really complex and has a lot of stuff going on in it. You know, Longmont, Colorado, and I'm not sure where in North Carolina they have it. It just smells great. So let's go ahead and try this. For me, this is the fourth time. Oskar Blues knows what they're doing. Their 1050 stout is great, amazing. Their Dale's Pale Ale is just great. Their Deviant Dale's IPA and the Goodnight IPA, great. They just have they just know what they're doing when it comes to craft beer. It's really light. I mean, it's not really light, but it's light, and it's very easygoing. But there's so much flavor in it at the exact same time. You do get not really that piney, but grassy and herbal and fruity, like mangoes and tropical fruit and citrus and grapefruit kind of hops. Like the hop profile is just like tenfold to me. That's what I'm seeing. And the bitterness is not that high. It's maybe 50. I could be wrong because I'm kind of a hophead, so I'm kind of bad at guessing IBUs because I have had so much hops in my life that I don't know. You know, I might think something that I thought that locking this hop stupid, which is 100 IBU. I thought that was 50 because I guess I'd had so much hops before in my life, you know. So that's what I think now. And I'm going to California next week, and I'm gonna have some awesome beers there. I'm in Nebraska. I live in Nebraska. And I'm going to California, and I'm gonna try and get lots of nice beers, you know, to hopefully to review. Oh man, it's refreshing, and it's kind of dry, but really still like it's really just like level, and it's cohesive a little bit, and it's just this is a perfect beer to me. I mean, like it's just like something about this in the Stone Go-To and the Founders All Day. Like it's really refreshing. It's light, but there's still so much flavor in it at the same time, and that attracts me to those three beers. I think this is an A plus. I mean, I think this is just amazingly great. So, whatever you're gonna have to pay for this, I think it's worth it. I think it is just really delicious and just really complex and really flavorful, even though it is low ABV. So if you see it in a single or in a 6-pack, no matter what, it is definitely worth your money and your time and your palate.